Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be cracking into my first ever diary. I rediscovered this when I was moving. I don't even know where it was in my old place, but I rediscovered this diary and I was like, oh my god, the memories. Wow. So this is my first ever diary. Like at least the first one I can ever remember owning. I thought it would just be fun and lighthearted to crack into this and see what memories lie in here because it's just pretty interesting to me. So this is it. This is my Winnie the Pooh first ever diary. And then it's got all these little scribbles on the side. I used to have the key for it, but obviously it's just been like unlocked since the dawn of time. I don't even remember, like I have no memory of actually ever using the key on this. There it is. It's just so adorable. And then the scribbles. And then on the back says like, I love Giggle. I have no idea. I think that was someone's nickname at some point, but I'm not sure whose. First page, obviously classic. Gotta have your home phone number. So that was my number in Tennessee. And then over here it says Rebecca, and it says Rebecca's number, which makes me think maybe Becca gave me this journal. I used to be friends with a girl named Becca. On this page, we have a ton of Hello Kitty stickers and just other miscellaneous random 90s stickers. I love that. I love that so much. Back in the day, my sister actually worked at the Sanrio store in the mall, so we always had a plethora of Hello Kitty stuff around our house. Does anyone remember those like box set of like arts and crafts that you would get from Lisa Frank? I'll insert a photo here if I can find it on eBay. I found them before and they're like $80, $90 resold, which is just insane. I'm not about to pay that, but I do remember I had a lot of them and they came with these little like rolling stamps. So that's what those all are those little Lisa Frank rolling stamps. So cute. And then I was a big fan of stick figures. I drew stick figures a lot. I still am a big fan of stick figures. Oh, here's a better shot of those little stamps. Just so cute. Like the 90s nostalgia kills me. I love the 90s. Does everyone feel that way? Does everyone feel like the time that they grew up was like the best time ever? I feel like they probably do. This I actually remember. That is a self-portrait. That is me. That's my self-portrait of myself. You're welcome. That's what I thought I looked like and still do. I mean, like honestly, like the resemblance is uncanny. Here is me sitting on top of a mountain. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing there. So when I was little and I stayed home all the time because I wasn't in school yet, I was bored and I would try and teach myself new things. So I remember trying to teach myself hieroglyphics when I was younger. So that's what this is. This is me basically trying to understand and teach myself hieroglyphics. I remember doing this and then being like, oh my god, who needs school? Like I can just teach myself all these things, which is still true. I still feel that way. I was also definitely learning how to write during this time of my life. Like there is a ton of pages in here that are just straight up scribbles and gibberish. Like, can you decipher what that says? Because I literally don't know what that says and I'm the one who wrote it. But this is pretty much me learning how to write, which is crazy to have like an actual history of. Like when I was little, I swear to God, I would just like make up my own languages and then I would just write them down on paper and I'd be like, I'm so smart. Like I just learned a new language when really it's just gibberish. Definitely not a new language, especially if you can't understand it. Here's some pages of me writing down some colors and learning the numbers and how to write. Pretty important in life. I do remember these next couple of sequences. So that is, I think that's me actually. But then that is a baby. So I was obsessed with the Rugrats. I'm sure we all were back in the day. That is a little baby for the Rugrats. And then this is Phil from the Rugrats. I thought Phil was a girl. I don't know why I thought Phil was the girl's name. And then that is Lil. See how there's an L and there's an F because I also thought Phil started with an F, not a P. That's Phil and Lil. And then we also have, oh, I got their names wrong. So I thought that was Tommy. No, that's definitely Chucky. Obviously that's Chucky, 10 out of 10. And then that little baby at the front, that's gotta be Tommy. That's probably Tommy. Oh no, here's Tommy. Randomly, there's Tommy. And then on this next page, we have my first ever genius drawing of a car. Isn't it beautiful? Like that high key, low key, that's still how I draw cars. Definitely not much has changed. Here is a billboard with my original initials on them. That was my old name, but there it is. Got a little fish. This is still exactly how I draw. So there's my fish, and then over here we have an octopus. Again, still not a draw. That's literally still my drawing skills, but there's my octopus. All right, and then about, 25% into this journal, we have a journal entry. Dear Diary, today is storm and thunderin'. The end. Just like for you to observe that lovely penmanship and handwriting and grammar. Today it thunderin'. I love my accent coming across on paper. Here is another entry that I have no idea what I'm trying to say. I said today I went to, and then I have no idea what the rest says. No clue. Clearly did not know how to spell whatever it was I was trying to spell. Oh, here's a journal entry with a date. So March 1st, 1999. Tomorrow is my show and tell at school. I'm bringing a something and something. No idea what I said. And Max 2 and Chris Chaps and people a pad, the end. No idea what, but there it is. There's my journal entry from March 1st, 1999. Wow. So I was 7 years old? Yeah, I was 7 years old at the time I wrote that. Which is crazy because like I feel like 7-year-olds should have better handwriting, but I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I just didn't. Here's another journal entry from, this is March 23rd, 1999. Today I got up on the stage in front of the whole school, the end. Please acknowledge the spelling. Today I got up in front of the whole school on the stage. Look at the whole school, But like, I spelled school right? School? I think so. Pretty sure I spelled school right, so like there's something, but wow. Then on the page directly across from it, I have October 17th, 2002. Today, Amy came over and played with me. That's it. I guess I stopped writing the end, but look at the difference in penmanship. Damn, public school fucked me up. Look at that. I'm like showing off my cursive and stuff. Like, dang, I really went there. September 22nd, 1999. Today is a sunny day. Daily news. Mary said, today, Becca's mom and dad and her baby brother, Graham, came to lunch and she picked me to eat with her. Oh, I remember this. Okay, so just putting that up so you can see the spelling, but back in the day, whenever your parents came to visit you at lunch or brought you lunch or something, you went and sat at like a special visitors table and then you were allowed to pick one friend to eat with you. So like I was honored that Becca picked me to go sit with her and her family. You know how like when you're in cliques, even this is so weird that I remember this from like being that young, but like when you're really young, you remember like the cliques you're in high school and stuff like that. You always know who the popular girl in the group is. Like there's always one queen bee. Becca was the queen bee in our group. Like Becca was definitely the leader of our group, so it was a big deal that she picked me to eat lunch with her, okay? Then I have another entry from the exact same day, September 22nd, 1999. Today is a sunny day. Daily news. I was trying to write my journal and like the essence of like news, so I was like, the weather today is this, daily news, like I don't know why I thought that was gonna be my style, but I tried it. Mary said, Becca's B-Day is on October 9th and she invited me to sleep over on the 8th. So again, being invited to Becca's sleepover was a really big deal. And like, what's so weird about that is I remember that sleepover. I remember that slumber party for that birthday. And the reason I remember it is because I hurt myself really badly. Okay, how do I say this? I grew up in a really wealthy neighborhood in Tennessee. I didn't know that we were wealthy. I didn't know everyone I knew had money. I didn't know that, but looking back, I'm like, damn, we all had money, huh? We were having our slumber party in their like bonus room. A lot of houses that I grew up in, including mine, had a bonus room, which was like an extra big playroom, living room that wasn't your formal living room. I know, I realize now. But we were in their bonus room and they had put out like mattresses, like twin size mattresses for all of us to sleep on, and we were jumping on them because it was exciting because there was mattresses on the floor. So we were jumping on them and jumping around from all of them and hopping around. And I got the genius idea, when you're on a trampoline and you like jump up and you land on your butt and like bounce back up. I tried to do that on the mattress. It did not work. I hit my tailbone so freaking hard. I remember hitting and just being being like, I'm dead. Like I broke my back, I'm dead. Like I remember to this day grabbing my back and being like, oh my God, I broke my back, I'm broken. And call 911, I'm dead. I was fine. Maybe that's why I've had such severe back problems my entire life. I'm not positive. That could be like what started everything. Who knows? But I specifically remember that sleepover. How weird is that? Today, I'm gonna make my own club with blankets. Love Mary. So I guess at this time in my life, I was now signing off Love Mary instead of the end. Always having to make my own club because no one ever wanted to be my friend. Dear Diary. Oh my God, the way I spell diary, D-I-E-R-E-Y. Like the word is literally on the front of this book and I misspelled it. What? Today I went to school. It was so boring. We had to do thousands of worksheets, plus it was raining. I felt so sleepy. Well, that's all for today. Bye. Just take a shot for every misspelling. There's so many misspellings. It's so gnarly. I'm still not a great speller. I've never been like on the spelling team. I'm definitely not a good speller still to this day, but like, damn, it's tragic in here. 2007 Thursday. Like, the year 2000, the date is the 7th and it's a Thursday. No clue what month. Dear Diary, today I had my SAP test. I don't think I did so good. I think I got -9. Well, that's all for today. I'm fairly certain the test that I'm referring to here is the state regulated test that everyone has to take. I remember that being just like overly focused on in school, and still even in high school, I remember that being like overly focused on. So pretty sure that's what I was referring to there. Dear Diary, today I played Jolly-Ball in PE. Shout out to Jolly-Ball. Love that game. Do y'all remember that? Like, I loved a lot of games that we played in PE, but Jolly-Ball, oof, Jolly-Ball was pretty legit. February 26, 2004. Today, me, Angel, and Aaron worked on our PowerPoint. What a grown-up. I'm writing with a calligraphy pen in cursive, working on my PowerPoint. Okay. Someone invited me to her B-Day. Mia, I think it's Mia. Mia invited me to her B-Day, and then I signed it Mary Casman. Where did I even find a calligraphy pen? Like, I have so many questions. Also, who is Mia? I have no idea who that person is. Is that it? Oh my God, is that literally it? Wow. Except for this one page, which we don't need that anymore. Wow, guys, that is it. That is my first ever diary. What an experience. I still keep journals. This is the one I'm working on right now. This is my Taylor Swift journal. I used to always think when I was little, and also as a teenager, I always thought I would like die tragically in some way and they would have to like investigate my murder. Like, I always felt that way. I always kept like very extensive notes on my life, being like, this is where I went today, this is what I ate today, this is what I did all day. Like, I kept like an extensive like documentation of my life, anticipating my murder. Why am I like this? I have no idea. But like, I remember thinking that way, like even as a child. Like as a child, I remember thinking like, one day I'm gonna be important. I'm not important now, but one day I will be important and people will want to read this. I have super bad news for baby Twigs, but girl, it's been 28 years. No one wants to read my shit. It's not happening. I'm not gonna be important. It's fine. It's fine. I like myself. I'm at a good place in my life. Everything's fine. But I just always thought I was gonna be like so big in life. Like, I guess that's a weird thing to admit out loud, but I always thought I had like such a larger than life personality that like I was gonna be something someday, and I just didn't know what yet. I'm pretty okay with just being me. I don't think I could handle, you know, like fame and like being like somebody. Like, I don't know that I can handle that. And I also like firmly believe God only gives you what you can handle. And like I said, I don't think I could have handled that. So I've always felt like that's why I've never really like blown up on YouTube or like taken off anywhere. No one's like discovered me, as I don't know if I'm the kind of personality that can handle that. That being said, that took a weird turn. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please share with me your thoughts and opinions below. I love talking to you guys so much in the comments. But thank you so much for indulging me and letting me bust out my old journal. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys. I hope to see you next Wednesday, and I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. I know the world's kind of crazy right now. So thanks for taking this time to just decompress with me. I love you all so much, and I hope I see you next Wednesday. Bye guys.